Happy Thursday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Thursday Night Football NFL free pick video. We've got two fantastic plays coming your way here today, guys. As always, you guys already know our channel gives you guys much more value than most YouTube channels out there, and that's okay. Everyone's going to do their own thing, but here we got today a beautiful Dabble 4-man play with a 10x multiplier. We're betting $200 to win $2,000 on that one. Then we've got a PrizePicks play coming your way with a 9.5x multiplier for a 4-man as well. We like them both a lot today, but as always, today will be the Dabble free play as the #1 play of the day, and we're going to show you why here in a minute. But before we do, let's quickly get a couple things out of the way, guys. First and foremost, this is going to be the Thursday Night Football video. We got the Broncos versus the Chargers. They're playing in LA, obviously. This is a divisional rival game. We have playoff implications here tonight. It is going to be a good game. We're pretty pumped about this one. Some people are a little bit conservative and a little bit confused with how this game is going to go, and we think we have a good edge on it. So, we had a day off yesterday. We don't have any days off. It's the first time we've had a day without a video since we started this YouTube channel. Again, guys, please don't forget, we've been dominating DFS since 2012. We've won essentially every DraftKings contest you can win outside of the NFL Millionaire. And if you stick around with us, guys, you're going to become a better DFS player over time. That's just how this works, and that is what our channel is for. Before we get started, guys, if you guys don't mind, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get that housekeeping out of the way. Remember, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend, turn on those post notifications, and comment below. That stuff all helps us get this thing out there. It allows the YouTube algorithm to essentially pick up our video and send it to more people that enjoy this stuff just like you guys. And that is, of course, how we are able to operate this business and give you guys free content every single day. So please just take a second and like the video. It goes a long way with us. We truly, truly appreciate you guys from the bottom of our hearts. That is the reason why we're here. So let's keep that rolling. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this thing moving. Also, guys, keep in mind, this is a beautiful NFL Thursday Night Football game, but we also have a wonderful NBA slate tonight. So even though this will not be a video on NBA, anyone on our winnable free plan will still get a beautiful NBA free pick tonight, and we might even give you two today because of the sleeper deal we have. So just stay tuned for that. You're going to like that. The contest tonight at the end of the video is going to be different than normal. So you want to stick around, and you also want to keep an eye on the video as we go. I'm not going to call it an Easter egg, but if you keep an eye on the video, you're going to get a little hint as to what the contest is going to be, so that towards the end of the video, you have an opportunity to win the contest. The contest will be giving you an opportunity to win 1 free week of VIP, and it's going to be pretty cool tonight because a lot more than one person can win it. So we'll get you that in a minute, but let's get this video rocking and rolling. There's one more thing I want to show you guys before we jump into the picks. Let's do that now. Oh, first, if you guys can see, we've been dominating the last couple of football games. First touchdowns, Josh Jacobs, we nailed that one. First touchdown, Drake London, we nailed that one. And of course, the 3 NFL leg parlay, we nailed that one as well. So anyone in VIP and NFL and NBA full season pass, do not fret. We already sent a couple of these out to you guys. We got a few more on the way. We're going to start taking advantage of these. This is not necessarily an app that we like to dominate. We've got 3 apps we're pushing now because of the edges we have, but we're still going to sprinkle here on Hard Rock Bet, and most of them are going to be bets like this where you see first touchdowns and anytime touchdowns. So we'll get to that later, but let's show you one more thing before we get to the pick. Guys, listen, it's really simple. We would be doing a disjustice to you guys if we did not show you this promo. It's really simple. If you want to be a good sports bettor, if you want to be profitable over time, if you want a better chance to win, you have to take advantage of promos. You have to play on different apps. Listen, it's really simple. A lot of you guys just play on PrizePicks, and no shade to anyone that loves PrizePicks. That's not the goal of this particular conversation here. The goal of this one is real simple, right? If you're only playing on PrizePicks, you are losing out. And the reason is because listen, we love PrizePicks. We still play on PrizePicks. We're going to do a pick on PrizePicks every day and multiple plays in VIP. But PrizePicks is the biggest app. And when you're the biggest app, what you can do is you can set lines higher than other apps, and you can get away with it because you have casual players that don't know the difference. What we do here in the Green DFS is we shop the market for you guys. We essentially scan the market. We scour the market every single day. We are finding the best possible plays on the best possible apps to ensure that we have the best possible profit chances for you guys, our players. You guys are very important to us. Whether it's a free play or a VIP or NFL or NBA full season pass play, we put a lot of time into this stuff. We put a lot of energy into this, so we appreciate all of you guys that let us know in the comments that you appreciate us. It goes a long way with us and allows us to keep doing this stuff for you guys, so thank you all. With that said, you have got to be on Sleeper. Like we told you guys in yesterday's winnable text, real simple. We're going to be attacking 3 to 4 apps moving forward. We've got some edges right now. #1 is Dabble. We'll get to that edge in a minute when we show you that play next. It's a clear edge on other apps. The second is going to be Sleeper. Those are our top 2 apps. Then we're going to be dabbling a little bit into dabbling. We're going to be doing a little bit of playing with Better and maybe a little Vivid Picks. We have to kind of figure out what we're doing. We have a little bit of a strategy on Vivid Picks, but we got to make sure it's set first before we give too much of it. So, look for that to be sprinkled in if you're not a VIP. But for now, the big apps are Dabble, Sleeper, and some Better. So one of the ones you have to have is Sleeper, and here's why. First off, guys, Sleeper does a bunch of cool stuff. They have adjustable lines, first off. We don't get that on a lot of other apps. We have adjustable lines, and we have unique lines that other apps don't have. Next, Sleeper is doing something called a Santa's Daily and One. What this is you get a protected play every single day. And I believe it's till Christmas. It might be after. We are taking full advantage of this. We've done it every single day, and we will continue to do it every single day. It's real simple. All you do is place any NBA bet up to $20, and you're going to get $20 protected play the next day. So you're essentially getting a free play every single day. And if you're a sports bettor that plays most days, you've got to be on this app. Not to mention, they have a couple new things now. So first, they got a free square. Every day, new users will get a free square. If you're a new user, you get to use this free square. You can literally add this to the play we send. And by the way, guys, if you get Sleeper today and you're on a winnable free plan, we're actually going to be sending an additional free play. So talk about free value. We're giving you 2 free plays in this video, and we're sending you an additional NBA free play on the Sleeper app later today. So you want to have this locked and loaded. Be prepared for that play. You're going to want to plug it in right away, because when we send out plays now, we've got thousands of people that are following our plays. So we do tend to move the line sometimes on some of these books. So you want to jump on that right away. Get your Sleeper app set up now. When you see this video, that way when we send that play out later today, you have all you need to literally push a button and lock in that play. With that said, all you have to do is play at least $20, and you're going to get a protected play of $20 every single day the next day for Sleeper. You need to be using this every single day, and we are going to be sending a Sleeper free pick out every single day for you guys. So take full advantage of that. You can use the Justin Herbert free square if you're new to Sleeper. You can add this to any play. But most importantly, Sleeper has changed their deposit match. It used to be deposit 100% match up to $1,500. That was great for high-end, big dollar players. For people that are lower-end players or maybe more casual players, don't play as much, this is a pretty damn sweet promo, and you need to be taking advantage of this. What you do is the minimum deposit on Sleeper is $25. So you make your first deposit of $25. Yeah, Dabble has $5. We get some different edges there. But for Sleeper, if you deposit $25 and you just play $5, so any $5 bet, you're getting $55 for free. That's a really good way to start your bankroll. Not to mention, we're going to be giving you a play that's going to be a high EV play that you can plug in and use. So get Sleeper. If you don't know how to do it, it's really easy. Click right here on the description of our video. This is yesterday's or the last video. So just click right here. You're going to see all of our links right here. You can always find all of our links here. But more importantly, Sleeper is the top link. All you do is click the link, sign up for Sleeper. Remember, guys, our business name is In the Green DFS, which stands for Daily Fantasy Sports. Our codes will always be in the green across all apps, just in the green. So when you click on Sleeper, it should auto-populate in the green. If it doesn't, just type in the code in the green, make that first deposit, and you are good to go with the Sleeper app. Like I said, guys, you want to have it prepared, because when we send out Sleeper play later today, you want to plug it in right away. It is an NBA play, so hint, hint, you might get 2 free plays today. We'll see. We don't want to discount any of the value we're giving to all of our VIP and full season pass players, but make sure you have Sleeper. You're going to want to take advantage of that. Next, let's get you right over to the... Let me get this open here, 1 second. Let's get you over to the Dabble play. We're going to go with the Dabble play first. It's been kind of the thing we've been doing here on this channel. It's been working really well for us. Now, this play today is going to be a Dabble 4-man play. And before I get started with this play, anyone that's been around for the last week or so, we've had one hell of a struggle with free plays. We've won plenty in VIP. VIP's rocking and rolling again. But my goodness, the free plays have been missing by one left and right. I can go back to the Dyson Daniels game where he missed 6 shots underneath the rim, or I can go back to the Deebo Samuels game where he missed 2 open catches that would have easily clinched that win for us, or back to the game the other night where Drake London was short on reception and everyone else dominated. Super frustrating. We're getting you guys extremely close, but keep in mind, guys, our play style does not require us to win every day. It doesn't. It's very simple. Our play style works like this. If we win 1 or 2 times a week with the way we play, we're plenty profitable. Now, if you did what we did a couple of weeks ago, we completely dominated a couple of weeks ago, and we won thousands and thousands of dollars in the course of a week and a half to 2 weeks. If you forgot about that, just a quick glimpse. I'm not going to go over all of them, but real quick. $2,000 here, $2,000 here. This is $2,000. This is $750. This is $750, almost $4,000. That's $750 there. There's $500, $500, $500, $250. Another $600 here. That's the same play. Another $800 here. Another $600 here. Another $100 here. Let's see here, another 100 here, another 1,000 here, another 566 here. So you get the idea. I'm not going to go over them all. The point is, if you guys were there when we were crushing on these plays, it's going to roll back around, guys. Also, the spin to win is super cool with Dabble. You're going to want to get on Dabble. So let's get back to that play. I'm going to show you a couple things here. This is going to be one hell of a play. I think you guys are going to like this one a lot. We put this together as quickly as we could, rather, not as quickly as we could, as sufficiently as we could, with the ability to remember that we're trying to get you guys some early line values. We wanted to get you the early line value before this was kind of too late. We worked in this video for a while. We worked on these plays all day today. We had a free day today, so it was kind of nice. So hopefully this play works out as planned. We are betting $200 to win 10 X, which would be $2,000 in this play. So 200 to win 2,000 with the 10X multiplier. Now remember, if you do not have Dabble, don't worry. In a second here, when I'm done with this play, I'm going to show you quickly how to make a bet here for $5 and a chance to win 300. Again, if you don't have Dabble, it'll cost you $5 for a chance to run this play to win 300 bucks. We like it a lot. Let's get into it. First play. Now, we're taking Justin Herbert over 32.5 passing attempts. Now, guys, first and foremost, the 9-5 Broncos will travel to take on the 8-6 Chargers at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Thursday Night Football. Now, this game is a 41-point total, and the Broncos are 2.5-point dogs. That's right, the Broncos are 2.5-point underdogs. It's going to be around 73 degrees with no rain, making it a perfect night for primetime football. First things first, guys. In the last 5 games, Herbert has gone over this pass attempt line 3 times. More so, the last time he played the same Broncos team back in October, I think it was October 12th, he also passed this line with 34 passing attempts. And there's a few key points here that helped us choose this particular play. First is that the Broncos rank 29th in the NFL when it comes to passing attempts against. Remember, 29th in the NFL when it comes to teams passing on them, passing attempts against. And there's a reason for that. Next, this is the reason. The Broncos rank 5th in the NFL when it comes to rushing yards allowed, and the Chargers essentially have no run game. It's real simple. With J.K. Dobbins sidelined for the year, the Chargers are left with a very underwhelming Gus the Bus Edwards and backup Kiamani Vidal. Now listen, Vidal's getting a little bit more target share. He's getting a little bit more snap share, rather. It's not by a lot, but it's usually because this team has been behind. Gus Edwards is okay. He's just okay. Listen, I used him in fantasy a few years back. He's had his upsides. He's just okay. He has not panned out for this team. This Chargers team cannot run the ball. So given what we know about this team, and we know about this Broncos defense against the run, we really like Herbert here to sling it around here tonight. And we think the Chargers, we don't see the Chargers run game being very effective, to be quite blunt with you. It has not been, and I don't see that really changing. So we really like this play today. Justin Herbert over 32.5 pass attempts. Now, guys, one thing I want to point out. These pass attempt lines and these pass completion lines sometimes get taken down. It's kind of like one of those situations where, the play gets run up real quick, and if the play gets run up, it will get removed, right? I just showed you the whole play. the play will get removed, right? So here's the kicker with the Herbert line, okay? Really, really, really important. If this play is removed, you've got the opportunity to do one of 3 things, okay? First, you can leave the play off. You're welcome to leave it off. In fact, if there was any line we love the least, it's probably the Herbert passing attempts, even though we really like the play. If you want to leave this play off, you can. The other option you can take is passing yards, a little bit more risky, or you can take Herbert's passing completions. I also like his completions tonight. I think it's 21.5. So if you don't find this line on there, just jump on the 21.5 completions. I like that one the most. If you don't do that, you can take the passing yards if you love it. It's up to you. That's just a little give up on that particular play there. Now, guys, here's the deal. For play number 2, we're actually stacking him with his number 1 wide receiver, Ladd McConkey. We're taking Ladd over 65.5 receiving yards. But here's the deal now. There's some very important information here. First, we're going to be utilizing this correlated game stack here between Herbert's number 1 receiver, Ladd McConkey, and, of course, Justin Herbert. Guys, first things first, please, everyone take a deep breath. I know what you're thinking. Take a deep breath. Ladd will likely not get the matchup with Patrick Surtain, as a lot of you guys would think. A lot of you guys are terrified that Patrick Surtain is going to be getting the matchup here tonight with Ladd. That's probably not what's going to happen. Ladd plays generally most of his slots out of the slot, most of his snaps out of the slot. Now, when you play out of the slot, you don't necessarily get guys like Pat Surtain. Pat Surtain is going to be dealing with Quentin Johnston. Now, listen, Johnston is more of a wide out, and he's going to be wide out most of the time. So Pat's going to be stuck to him most of this game, which means it's going to be a long day for Quentin Johnston, but plenty of opportunities underneath for Ladd McConkey. Now, the Chargers' starting tight end, Will Dissly, is actually out this game, so I want to make sure I note that as well. This season, it's been all Dissly and Ladd when it comes to the top target share for this Chargers team. So this should open up some additional usage for McConkey as well tonight. In his last 5 games, Ladd has gone over this line 3 times, just barely missing that last game. Tonight he gets a Broncos defense that ranks 21st in receiving yards allowed. And it's also worth noting, guys, in his last 2 games, Ladd has drawn 19 targets for 14 receptions. In a big-time matchup against a team that's honestly excellent when it comes to stopping the run, we love Ladd McConkey here for his over on receiving yards. This is a perfect correlated game stack play that only Dabble allows us to do, guys. You cannot do this play on PrizePicks. You're going to find out yourself when you go to plug it in. This play is made for Dabble. If there was ever a play made for Dabble, this is the play. You're going to see why. You cannot do this over on PrizePicks without getting discounted or a penalty on your payout. We'll show you here in a second how that works. We love this stack for the first two a lot. Moving on to the other side here. Let me get a sip of water. The other side of this one, we're going to go with Bo Nix over 223.5 passing yards. Now, on the other side of this one, we're taking Bo Nix, and we're taking him over on his passing yards. Now, the Broncos will be without running back Jaleel McLaughlin. Keep that in mind, guys. But even then, neither of these teams are really great on the run game. They're really not. Even the Broncos are not that great. These guys are not super productive on the ground. And while it's worth noting that Bo Nix did rush 61 yards last time against this same Chargers team in October, he's done a lot less of rushing the last 4 games. He's actually dropped his rush yards quite a bit. He's been much more of a pocket passer. But check it out. The Chargers lack pressure against quarterbacks. They lack a lot of pressure against quarterbacks, and that's where we think we have a bit of an edge here tonight with Bo Nix. Now, the Chargers defense has been slightly fading over the last few weeks. Last week, they lit up 283 yards through the air. Now, Nix has gone over this passing line 3 of his last 5 games, and in a very important divisional game on primetime TV, we like Nix to cover this line. Now, it doesn't really matter to us if the Chargers or the Broncos are up in this game in terms of leading. It doesn't really matter. We're seeing a lot of these teams are going to try to run. And what's going to happen is both these teams are relatively decent when it comes to stopping the run. But most importantly, we see a nice air battle here. These lines are pretty low. So we're going to take Bo Nix on the over 223.5 passing yards for play number 3. And that's going to correlate us and roll us into play number 4. Cortland Sutton over 63.5 receiving yards. Now, guys, for this particular free play, remember, this is a free play. You don't have to play all of it. You can play some of it. You can take what you like, leave what you hate. But for those that are going to be tailing us, I want to point out a couple things here. Let's first talk about Sutton, and we'll go over that. So for the second part of this correlated game stack, we are pairing Cortland Sutton with Bo Nix. Obviously, Sutton is the number 1 undisputed receiver on this team. And guys, outside of last week, Sutton has been absolutely fantastic. In his last 7 games, he's gone over this line 6 times. Tonight, he gets a Chargers team that ranks 21st in receiving yards allowed to opposing wide receivers. But Sutton has also got 8+ targets in 7 straight games. Even last week, he had 9 targets against the Colts when he failed to reach his receiving yard line. It was a bit of a windy game, so that could have had something to do with it. It was like 20-mile-an-hour winds over there, I believe it was. The Chargers are also allowing the 11th most yards to wide receivers this season. So while Sutton's reception prop is okay, his receiving yards prop may take the cake here tonight. The Chargers just aren't very good at minimizing yards after the catch. They're actually very poor. They're better at they give up less receptions than they do yards after the catch. So we like this guy in a situation where we get some additional yards after the catch. You know, Cortland Sutton is probably live for a touchdown here tonight as well. Number 1 target. There's a lot of things that point to this being a great play here tonight. But more important, guys, this is a beautiful 4-man stack. I want to quickly show you why we're using this play on PrizePicks. Okay, so over here on PrizePicks, we're getting this play. We're betting $200 to win $2,000. Excuse me, on Dabble. We're betting $200 to win $2,000 on this Dabble play. If you punch the same play in on PrizePicks, it is a $1,600 payout, and all of these lines are higher. So literally every one of these lines are higher. I believe this one's the same, actually. All the rest, it might have gone to 33. Yeah, it's 33. All the rest are higher by significant. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yards. All of them are higher. And we're getting $400 more by playing on Dabble. That is a significant difference. You've got to play this play on Dabble. Guys, if you don't have Dabble, check it out. We're betting $200 to win $2,000, but if you don't have Dabble, I'm going to show you now how you can do the same play for $5 for a chance to win $300. Check it out. Go back to the description of our video. When you see Dabble right here, click on Dabble. I'll give you a quick tour of Dabble. I'll make it quick. First and foremost, Dabble has 6x payouts instead of 5x for the 3-mans. We love that. PrizePicks has the 5x. We're getting 6x over here on Dabble. For the 5-mans, we're getting 20x instead of 15x that we're getting on PrizePicks. Dabble gives us 35x instead of a 25x on PrizePicks. And of course, we have the 1000x multiplier. We love those on big football Sundays and big basketball slates. But check it out. So you're going to go here. You're going to click this link and you're going to deposit $5 on Dabble. Deposit whatever you want, but the minimum deposit is $5. If you deposit $5, they will give you $25 free. Now, guys, when you make that deposit, it supports our channel. Please understand, by making that deposit, we get a small kickback from Dabble on any of these apps for that matter, and that's why we're able to run this channel for free. So please understand, there is some basic business background behind this thing, and for us to be able to give you these plays every single day and put our hours and hours and hours of hard work into this, we need you guys to be able to do some of these basic things, like when you play on one of these apps, just make sure you get it through our code. That's all we ask. It's pretty simple. And when you do this one, You deposit $5, get 25 free. So take that $30 and jam it on this play right here for the 10x and a chance to win 300. That is a hell of a deal for $5. If you don't have Dabble, first off, you need to have it. It's the best app on the market if you ask us. Not to mention, check this out. Dabble does these really cool things where they do like this deposit spin wheel. A player sent us this the other day. I pointed it out a couple times in the video, but I want to keep pointing it out because it's super cool. What happens is it's not random. They'll actually show you on the bottom of they'll show you on your app. They'll say, hey, listen, you've got a deposit spin wheel available. So what happens is once you know that's there, you deposit as much as you can get on there. If you deposit $500, $600, whatever you want is better, because what happens is the more you deposit, the higher this prize is. So this player deposited 150, as you can see, and he spun it and he won the 150. So you could still win the 37 or the 75 or the 15, but he nailed it for the 150. So he put in 150 and he got an additional 150, giving him $300 to play with. That's just random. They do this stuff all the time. Dabble is the best app on the market by far. It's not even close to us. So there's other apps that are, Sleeper's getting good, but this is the best app. They've got all kinds of, you can chat, you can copy people, you can follow us, as you can see right here. This has been super fun building a following. People really like this, like our plays over on Dabble. You can copy people, you can make plays on Dabble, and if people like them, they can copy them. You can get paid for your plays to be copied. There's so many cool benefits with Dabble. It is the best app. If you don't have it yet, all you gotta do is go right here, guys, click it, make sure the code says in the green. Remember, our business name is in the green DFS, which is Daily Fantasy Sports, but our code is always in the green across all apps. So when you click this Dabble link here, just make sure the code says in the green. Just like that, in the green, deposit $5, take the $25 free, add it to this play. You got $30 for a chance to win a 10x multiplier, $300 for $5. It's a hell of a deal. You should be on it by now, and if you're not, click that link and get yourself on it right away. Next, we get a sip of water and take you over to the PrizePicks play. Play number 2. All right, for the PrizePicks play, we are going to be doing a 4-man play with a 9.5x multiplier. I think one of our lines just bumped as well. I'll check it here in a second. But don't need to worry. I'm going to get you right over to it. Play number 1 for the PrizePicks play. Again, guys, this is our secondary play today. Please understand, our secondary play, our primary play is this. So if you're going to play any of these plays, play what you want. But we'd like you guys to play this one first. This is our play of the day. But this is a nice stack. This one stacks well because you can still win with both of these, the way this game breaks down. But this is our secondary play. We're taking Kiamani Vidal over 11.5 receiving yards. I will point out it was 10.5 just a second ago, but no worries. We're going to take it at 11.5. We think we've got enough of an edge to make that work. Look, it's real simple. Vidal has had 53% of the snaps, essentially making him the number 1 back, which is weird. But it's how it's been over Gus Edwards. A lot of that's because the Chargers have been behind. But in a game where it's probably going to be competitive and you can't run on these guys, we like Vidal here a lot. He should be getting some screens out of the backfield. The Chargers have played from behind in the last 2 weeks, and he's been much better in receiving than Gus Edwards. So we like that play a lot for play number 1 on the PrizePicks play. Play number 2 on the PrizePicks play is going to be, you already know, Cameron Dicker. We go to him almost every time. I don't care if it's a goblin. I also point out this is not that bad of odds. We checked it. It's not as bad as you think. We'll get to it in a minute. But we're taking Cameron Dicker for play number 2. Real simple one here with Cam Dicker. Here's the deal with Cameron Dicker. He hits these things a lot. He didn't get the last 2 games because of the game type there. They were playing from behind. But I'll tell you right now, this is a hell of a play. Anytime you see Cameron Dicker and Will Lutz, you got to play these kickers, man. Even if it's just a play you're putting out there. Will Lutz, play number 2. I don't even care if they're goblins. We're taking them for sure. This gives us a good background. So even if the other play wins and we get a lot of yardage, right? But we don't get the scores at the end. These teams they do that sometimes. It works out fine because we still get the field goals here. 2 field goals apiece is not too much to ask for. We like this a lot. We've been winning a lot of these field goal props, so we're doing kind of like half of it, a field goal prop on this one. But the last play, we're going to Courtland Sutton. Now we're going to do something a little different for Sutton. I want to point it out. Couple options. This is probably the most safe play, which will be the receiving yards. But we're already taking out the other play, so we want to spin it up a little bit. We really like the Courtland Sutton touchdown. It's available to you if you want to take a shot at it. 3 of the last 5. But we're going to go with the Courtland Sutton receptions, and we're going to juice them up to 5.5. So we're going to take the 5.5. It's going to get us where we want to over. Oh, we dropped our payout again, didn't we? Yeah, from a 9.5 to a 9. And we raised another yard on this. All right, I'm not starting to like that now. It's getting a little high now on Vidal. We went from 10.5 to 11.5 to 12.5 since we've been here. I don't like that. But we're going to take it for the 9x multiplier. We're taking Sutton over the 5.5. Look, it's real simple. Until this, he's hit it almost every single game. I know that adding the extra hook might be a little scary to some of you guys. You lose the push potential, but we're okay with it. For the extra payout, let me show you the difference. If you take him on the 5, we're losing, it's only $50, so it's really not that bad. It's considerably better now that we've seen the change in price. So, that's a little bit of a tricky one there. I think we're still going to take the 5.5. He's probably going to have 7 receptions tonight. We'll take the 5.5. We could even go even higher if we wanted to. I'm going to leave it off just because it's just a little pushy. But we're going to go with the 5.5 like I originally planned for you guys. It's going to give us a 9x multiplier, a little bit lighter than normal, but we like this one for a little bit of a, a conservative play, especially for a secondary play. We're going to bet $100 to win $900 on this one. As you guys know, unlike a lot of these channels, we bet and place our bet with you guys every single video live so you guys can see it. Good to go. That bet has been placed. I also want to point out, guys, this one's also been placed. When it says pending, it just means that this bet is already done and placed. $200 to win $2,000, but it'll say pending until the game starts, of course. Now, with this play over here, guys, I want to point out real quick. Let me pop back up. I want to point out one thing. It is a secondary play. It's not our top play today. It's our secondary play. But let me quickly go over it one more time. We're taking Kiamani Vidal over 12.5 receiving yards. I don't love that, I'll be honest. I think he's fine up until probably 13 or 14. Just because of the game script, I think he's going to get it done. He probably gets 3 receptions a game. If he gets 2, he has enough to take care of this, or 1 good one. So we're going to rock with it. But just keep an eye on that line. If it continues to float, there's probably a reason for it. And, some of the odds makers aren't stupid. They know what's going on here. They're the ones we're trying to beat. So we're taking Vidal over 12.5 receiving yards. We're also taking each kicker, both Cameron Dicker and Will Lutz, over 1.5 field goals made with those goblins there. And we're taking the Demon, Cortland Sutton, over 5.5 receptions. Now, we bet that play already, 100 to win 900. I also want to tell you guys real quick, just so you know, every time we place a bet, whether it's in our free plays, or whether it's the sleeper play we're going to send you guys later today, or whether it's one of our VIP or NFL or NBA full season passes, we put our money down on every single play. It's usually $100 or more, usually 100 to 200. Sometimes we'll do 50 if we're spreading bets out, but it's never less than 50 to 100, and sometimes it's a hell of a lot more. So keep that in mind. That's kind of something that's important for you guys that kind of watching these videos that are new here. We're always going to bet with you guys. We're never going to leave you guys stranded. We are putting our money where our mouth is every time. And as you can see, we're also playing from an account that's actually logged in. Again, no disrespect to anyone that is not logging in, but there's a lot of you guys that have these accounts out there that are just not logged in. They're showing you 2 plays that look good. They're not even showing you the play hit. It's not how we're doing things here, guys. We want you to know we have been professionals at this for a very long time. Our YouTube channel might be new, but we are not. So if you ride with us long enough, you will be profitable, and we'll do very well here. Let's get you over to 2 more things I want to point out before we go. Before we get to the contest, let me show you this, guys. Everyone should be on our winnable free plan at this point. Click right here. This is our stand store. Just simply offer some welcome bonus. I forgot to add one more here. My apologies. I'll get that on there for you guys. If you need free money or welcome bonuses here, make sure you get your promo money here. It helps support the channel. We appreciate it. We might send something out for Chalkboard out later too, so you might want to get on Chalkboard. That's kind of like we have a couple things we do on Chalkboard that we like. Also, our socials are right here. We're going to be building up our Instagram really soon here. So if you want to give us a follow, we're going to be doing some cool contests on there for you guys. And of course, the most important part, winning picks, free and VIP. Click right here. This is our winnable. Our winnable allows us to house all of our plans. It's really simple. We have the free plan here, the VIP plan monthly and weekly. We've got the NFL full season pass, and we've got the NBA full season pass. Starting with the free plan, the most important part, I'll try to make this part quick for you guys here today. If you've watched this video more than once or twice, you're already missing out if you're not in the free plan. It takes 5 seconds, sign up for it. You don't put any card information down. Get yourself on the free plan, because what happens is when this video is over, we're going to send these plays out to you, this one and the PrizePicks play, directly to you guys. Everyone on this free plan will get it before everyone else. So if you're waiting until, an hour or 2 before the game starts, you're going to miss out on all these lines. These lines are going to be, 71. You're going to have, 229 over here. You're going to have, this one's probably going to be removed. You'll have Sutton up at close to 68, 70 receiving yards. I mean, all these lines are going to be jacked. So in order to, get the early line value and not get these lines when they've already bumped, get on the free plan. You'll get it right away. The text will go right to your phone, and all you have to do is decide if you want to tail it or not. 9 times out of 10, we're going to be giving you guys, fantastic plays. Whether they win or not, we're still going to put you guys in the absolute best position to win. And remember, the players still have to perform on the field or on the court. That's their job. We do our best to put you in the right spot. But if all things go as planned, we're going to dominate, and you guys are going to see that here. And we're hoping we can start this thing on Thursday, because we have one hell of a fun weekend of sports. We've got a great Thursday night NFL and NBA slate. We've got an awesome slate for a Friday NBA. We got 2 football games on Saturday, and we got a full NFL Sunday slate followed by a full Monday slate of basketball and football. It is going to be a blast. We want to win a ton. We want our free plays to win a lot here. So guys, get on the free plan, get that done. Next, real quick, VIP plan is really simple. It's all of our apps, all of our plays for all sports. You get them on PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Dabble, Hard Rock Bet, Better, Vivid Picks, and more. But the cool thing with this is it's either monthly, $2.99, you save $100 by doing the monthly, or the weekly is $99. And of course, this comes with everything. It is a renewal fee, but the cool thing is you can try it for a week for $99. If you like it and you win $1,500 or $3,000 with us, great, stay with it. If you hate it or you don't win with us or you don't like it, just cancel it whenever you want. But that's a good way to give us a shot for $99. You'll kind of see what we do in VIP. It's where we're really putting a lot of our energy and time. And of course, NFL full season pass, you can get this for using code Sunday for 50% off. But at this point, it doesn't make a ton of sense. What I would really really do now, if you want the truth, is I would do the other promo. It's going to be gone by the 19th. What's today? Today is the 19th, so this is the last day for this promo. We told you guys the 20th, but we had to pull it back to the 19th because of something we're going to be doing. So NBA Full Season Pass is amazing. It is $14.99. It comes with absolutely everything for NBA all the way through June 2025. We have a long season, guys. We're profitable every year in NBA and NFL, so keep in mind this one is fantastic. But here's the kicker. It also includes the playoffs, finals, all the cup games, everything. The kicker is this. If you use code NBA now, today will be the last day. So if you don't take advantage of it, no worries. You can still get it for $1,500. It is very worth the $1,500. But if you use code NBA now, you'll get this for 50% off at $750. You get $750. You can use the buy now, pay later if you want. It'll cost you like $50 or $60 up front, something like that. But use NBA now code, and it will give you this for $750. With that, we'll reach out the next day, and we will add on the entire NFL Full Season Pass at no extra cost. You get all the rest of the season, all the playoffs, all the big games, Super Bowl, everything. And we do a lot. So this alone, even if you use code Sunday and got this for $500, you're going to make plenty of money off this by the end of the NFL season. But the real deal is to get the $2,500 worth of packages for $750. Just type in code NBA now. You can take advantage of that right there. Now, let's get you out of here and show you one more thing for the contest today, guys. Two things. We're going to do two different breakdowns. The first is going to be real simple. If you guys get this video to 350 likes. Now, the likes have been a little bit down the last couple of videos. We understand. But you guys have to remember, by liking the video and commenting below, you're allowing us to provide these free content videos for you guys each and every day. So any of you guys that messaged us yesterday that were upset we didn't have a video, we get it. But we want you to understand that also shows some of the people that aren't as grateful that our stuff is very important and very valuable to you guys. And we get that, and we appreciate that. So we want to make sure we're producing this stuff for you guys. So just take a second, as a tip jar to us. We don't care about any of this shit. Over here, just like this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. That's all we care about. We appreciate it so much, guys. Now, if this thing gets to 350, right, we're going to send out an additional pick. It's going to be a specialized VIP pick to everybody on our winnable free plan. So make sure you're on the free plan, first off. Second, get this thing to 350, and we'll send it out. Now, here's the contest. We're going to try something different today. Generally, we do the highest fantasy score, but we're going to try this out. Now, this is probably going to be a lot of work for us. I'm going to be blunt with you guys. But here's the deal, okay? It's going to work like this. Step one, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If we check and you're not liked or subscribed, you're not getting the free week of VIP. Now, to win the free week of VIP, here's what we're going to do. It's going to be very unique. You guys are going to comment below, and what you're going to have to do is choose the first player to score a touchdown from the Chargers and the first player to score a touchdown from the Broncos. Now, keep in mind, you can pick, I don't care who you pick. You can pick Williams, and you can pick Ladd McConkey. You can pick, Herbert and Nix to rush touchdowns. Whatever you pick, it's fine. But you're going to have to pick just one player from each team. It doesn't matter if someone else guesses the same thing. Because if 13 of you guys or 45 of you guys guess the exact same combination and it hits, all of you guys are getting a free week of VIP. We're doing this because we're getting close to Christmas. We want to dominate. It's a really fun sports weekend from now until Monday. We're going to have a lot of stuff for you guys. So we want to try to get you guys in VIP if you have the chance to win for free. Here's what you do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below with the one first touchdown score from each team. So real simple. Pick the person you think is going to score the first touchdown from the Broncos, and pick the person you think is going to score the first touchdown of the game from the Chargers. Write those two names below, and if it hits, you guys, if those are the plays that get it, you guys will receive, all you guys that guess it, and it has to be before the game starts, of course, you'll receive one free week of VIP. It's going to be a lot of work for us. It could be a lot of you guys. It could be none of you guys. It could be no touchdowns in the game. It could be a situation where two completely random people you never expect score touchdowns in this game. We could have little Humphrey Jordan, and you know what I'm saying? It could be anybody from this game that scores touchdowns. So make sure you do that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment the two names. Remember, just two names. Real simple, guys. It shouldn't be too confusing. One player from the Chargers, one player from the Broncos that you think are going to have the first touchdowns of the game for each team. Now, one more thing. If you guys write us any listen, we love your comments. Please understand, guys, we are so appreciative of your comments. Your comments help this video get out, first off. Second off, we love the engagement. We want to be able to help you guys and answer questions and go. A lot of you guys ask us bet questions and prop questions. We want to help with that. We want to provide as much value as you can for you guys. So if you're going to ask us any questions, if you're saying something like, hey guys, great video, here's my 2 picks, that's fine. But if you ask us a question, try to make it set on a separate comment. And the only reason we want you to do that is because when we go through and look for all the people that hit this, it's going to take us a while, so we want to make sure that we can do it easily. So if you're going to leave us any kind of questions, or if you're going to say, hey guys, I'm tailing the PrizePicks play, or I'm tailing the Dabble play, but I don't like the PrizePicks play, all that's cool. Just make sure you leave the players on a separate comment if you guys don't mind. Unless you're just saying, hey guys, thanks for the video, or great content, whatever, and then you put the players' names, that's fine. Just make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put both the players. Remember, one from the Broncos, or one from the Chargers that you think are going to score the first touchdown. It should be a fun contest. Let's see how it goes. Guys, this is the play of the day. Please don't miss it. This is going to hit, and when it does, the next couple days we're going to start hitting these free plays. And when we do, we're probably going to go on a little run, and everyone that may have jumped off board or abandoned us are going to be looking from the outsides there, just saying, holy shit, we messed that up. We should have listened to these guys. They're very good at this stuff. With that being said, it is still sports betting. We cannot guarantee anything, but we really love this play. So get yourself on that Dabble play. Get yourself on Sleeper because we're going to have that special NBA play being sent out later. Take care of that. You know where the links are at, guys. They're right here. Sleeper's here. Dabble's here. If you need any of these apps, go ahead and get them. Guys, we appreciate you so much. Let's make this a really, really fun Thursday. Not only do we want to win, we want to sweep the free plays, and I want to have as close as possible to a sweep in VIP and a full season pass today for NBA and NFL. We're going to work really hard. We've been working for the whole last 24 hours, plus today. We got a lot coming for you guys, so be ready. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for showing love. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like this video. And guys, let's cash.